You're looking into the eyes of a robot, and he's looking back at you. He's curious about who you are and what you're up to. This is Vector. This is a video about Vector. He's a new creation from Anki.
He is a character, a robot that is meant to live in your home. He's always on, he's alive.
The idea is really that Vector becomes part of the family or that home, both on the emotional character side, but then also on the utility side.
Vector is really the first robot that uses advanced deep neural networks to do a lot of perception and understanding of the world around him.
What he does feels intentional. He can react to inputs in his environment and his life.
We generally want to find one defining feature and then build from that. For Vector, curiosity was a big one.
What they're saying is you officially live in a time when robot sidekicks are a real thing.
Hey, Vector, give me a fist bump.
It's a step closer to that sci-fi robot, that everyone wants to be friends with.
That step closer means you've got a robot in your house waiting for you to get home. Autonomous like a Mars rover, aware enough to avoid falls like a tightrope walker, ooh, and always excited to welcome you home like a loyal companion.
What's up, Vector?
Jason.
Vector's no slouch roommate either. He's happiest when he's helping out. Ask him the weather, then he'll show you. He can set a timer and cause a commotion when it's finished. Activate robot alarm. And he can connect his robot brain to the internet to answer your questions.
Definition of life, the characteristic state in the world of living.
He's a little robot who brings a lot to your house. He's also a little robot with nearly 700 parts. That one right there, that's his soul part. Okay, I made that one up, but the little guy's got soul. Let's get someone in here to tell him what all this stuff actually does. How does he hear?
Vector has a microphone array, which allows it to hear voices and noises and understand where it came from.
What's he used to see?
Vector uses a wide-angle camera.
Why doesn't he fall off the table?
4 drop sensors.
How come he doesn't bump into stuff?
Has this laser distance sensor right here in the front.
Whoa, robot lasers? How do we know he won't use that for evil?
We have a very strict quality control process to make sure that no evil robotic overlords emerge from Vector.
This thing is just awesome.
There's got to be a huge amount of code inside the robot.
There is a huge amount of code inside the robot. It's a few million lines of code at this point. That software really encompasses everything from the character to the low-level operating system to the cloud functionality.
He has a camera in his face, and that's actually one of his primary sensors. Not just capturing the light in all the pixels, but it's making sense of those pixels. He knows what it is and where the stuff is.
That code creates his intelligence and his personality.
We think both about the IQ and the intelligence as well as the EQ and the emotion.
You feel something for him. You bond with him, relate with him, care about him, and you feel that he can relate to you and give you something back.
He is your friend. He was built to help and delight and entertain you.
That is delightful and entertaining. So instead of sitting back and waiting for the robot apocalypse, Anki is making super smart robots built to bring joy and companionship to humans. Did I mention he likes to be pet? I know.
Vector is a really big milestone for robotics because for the first time ever, there will be hundreds of thousands of people living with a robot in their homes, and that has never happened before.
Vector is ready to live in your house. Or at least he will be after this nap. Sweet robot dreams, buddy.
Hello, I'm ARTIBO.
Nice to meet you, ARTIBO.
What's the schedule, ARTIBO?
You have an appointment with friends at 8 p.m. tonight.
Thank you, ARTIBO.
Hola.
Hola.
Good job.
Dad, I'm studying with ARTIBO.
Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome. Good job, son.
Can you tell me a bedtime story? Once upon a time, there lived a miller who had 3 sons. When the man died, he left the mill to his own.
ARTIBO is more than just a robot. It's a well-informed friend, an assistant that helps with daily life, and a cute pet to play with. ARTIBO is a multifunctional robot and is built in accordance with Cubroid's robotics know-how, at a price that makes it accessible to everyone. Cubroid wants everyone to experience easy living. With our robot's help, you can experience a more enjoyable and convenient life. Your own robot, ARTIBO, by Cubroid.
As a parent, how do you help your children develop important skills that prepare them for the future? Meet Dash and Dot. Fun, easy-to-use, interactive robots that teach kids about programming with hands-on play. Dash and Dot are ready to play right out of the box and can be programmed with our free apps for your phone or tablet. Kids start learning right away with an easy-to-follow tutorial and hundreds of preloaded missions. Dot can be programmed on its own as a quirky magic dot ball.
I'm gonna go with maybe.
Or a hot potato. Dash can do even more. He can dance, race around the house, respond to objects and sounds, and record your child's voice for a fun surprise.
Watch out, Mom, I'm coming through.
Dash and Dot will fuel your child's natural curiosity. They'll love programming new adventures for their robot sidekicks. They can play hide and seek, set up challenging courses, or go head-to-head for a thrilling race. You'll be surprised at their creativity and innovation. With lots of great add-on accessories for your Dash or Dot, there are endless ways for your child to explore and problem solve, all while having fun. Wonder Workshop robots and apps are designed to grow with your child, allowing them to apply what they've learned and expand their capabilities.
Are you serious?
Wonder Workshop, inspiring the brightest minds of tomorrow.
Okay.
9:25 p.m.